Are we recording?
Oh yeah, we've been recording for like 3 minutes.
Oh shit!
No,
Damn.
we don't
I'm so
record.
glad we got all of them.
We need to get that little on-air
A
thing
stray
right behind you.
soundtrack?
You want me to get an on-air light for the back over like?
Yeah.
That'd be a long cord. I have to like get up and go press the button.
Chancho, just
No,
download
just
it.
have it hooked up to your computer, so anytime you hit the record button,
Yeah.
it turns on.
If
You're
I'm gonna have
sharing
it
with me
behind,
now.
if I'm gonna have it back there, that means the cord's gonna go all the way across and then all the way
If
like
you're sharing
forward.
with me, you have the game.
Look, you got your bed in that corner. You can hide the cable that well.
We're not talking about hiding the cable. We're talking about how long
Paint
the
over it.
motherfucker's gotta be.
So
Paint over the cable.
You gotta have like
Landline
a
special.
go wireless.
You gotta have like a comically large button that just says on air. Just hit that and it goes. Bzzz.
There's a
It's
giant
like-
button off to your right. You just press it.
It's gotta come from that wall. It's gotta go over. It's gotta come all the way forward, around my neck a couple times, and then down to the computer.
You see, it's got to go from your computer around your back wall, out the door, and into.
I'm
my
not gonna
room, so I
lie,
can put
it is a
there.
fun game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
offline, single player. It's so much.
You also need one of those fucking like laugh.
I'm
the
liking
laugh
it.
thing.
Oh, laugh
That's
track.
just like indicate. Yeah.
Audience indicators.
Not like just audience indicator. Like
Yeah.
this is when you laugh, dipshit.
He,
Now.
he needs his
The funny thing
medicine.
just happened,
Laugh.
Chancho, did you move my clothes at least before you sat down? Okay.
All right.
Turn it on anytime someone brings up like a dead relative.
Jack, you
Every
talk about
time
your
we
dad.
speak of Genevieve,
My father died when I was young. Laugh.
All right. Are we all ready?
Ditch me.
I
Shame, you open it, you put it down. Laugh.
All right. So we're all
I
ready.
have terminal cancer. Laugh.
So last we left off, our heroes infiltrated the Goblin camp in an attempt to retrieve the stolen goods from Sherfield. After discussing plans at camp, you all arrived at the front gates, where Vince began to put on an act to deceive the goblins into letting him and his party in. The plan only worked for him, and he was able to get inside, but the rest of you were stuck outside the gates. In an attempt to get past the barriers, you all came up with a plan to claim that Vince was your grandfather, and that he needed to take his medication.
What a plan.
The goblins empathetically opened the gate for one more person, to which you all jumped at the opportunity and rushed into the newly reopened doors. This caused the goblin guards to attack, and a battle ensued. While most were left unconscious, a few goblins perished as the rest of the party ran to catch up to Svebjorn, who had run ahead and began taking out the guards at the cave entrance. A few of you kept watch outside while the others went into the cave and succumbed to the traps that lay within. Reaching the door and at the end of the tunnel, you bashed it open to reveal the Goblin Boss sitting atop a pile of harvested good with two glassy-eyed goblins on either side of him. And this is where we pick up our story.
Mage armor.
Go ahead and mark it off.
Yep.
Kane is still standing in the doorway with his crossbow just trained on the boss.
13 plus dex. Okay.
Fucking shoot the fucker. Do it. Shoot him.
You look into this room, and it's a small cave, roughly 60 by 60. In the back, you can see the pound of fruits and veggies that were gathered from Sherfield, and behind the Goblin Boss are two goblins, faces just stoic, trained forward, and off in each corner of the room you see two stone pillars with a couple of burly goblins sitting on top holding spears.
How burly?
Pretty burly.
Like bearded
He's
burly, or
I was
like
gonna say, like,
goblins with
buffer-
beards, or
Like buffer than Fedbjorn, or
like
They're pretty buff.
are they Kane level buff?
Yes.
Oh fuck, we're fucked, boys.
you said there are top pillars. You said
Yes.
gravity. I got it.
Everyone understands gravity well.
These platforms sit about 10 feet tall, and these two goblins just sitting there, spears at hand.
Kane's gonna. Oh, sorry, my apologies.
And the Goblin Boss standing there's, "Come in, come in. There's plenty of food for all of us."
How about we make
Dude,
this
this-
easy, and you just hand the food back to us, and we'll leave.
And you see he starts cackling. Goblins behind him start cackling, and the two that you can see are all erupt into laughter. You're a funny person.
Not my strong suit, but I'll be honest with you, accuracy is.
So, why don't you tell your little friends to come join us? We could all have a feast. There's plenty to go around.
They won't have to join us if you give it back, and we won't kill you either.
Oh, this man is so too funny. We're not gonna give this back.
Fabian Vince, permission?
Let me call the rest, and I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at one of the right. I'm going to cast it at the base of the right pillar in an attempt to damage it to cause it to collapse.
Wait,
Okay,
so
what's the range on it?
vented?
My Witch Bolt is 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay, these pillars are about 65 feet away.
Okay, never mind. Ray of Frost. No, that's not even gonna reach. Come on.
You could move into the room and get within range there.
Wait, you said 65 feet?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're going OG sleep.
All right.
No, because that doesn't follow what I was doing. I'm gonna walk up 30 feet and then cast Witch Bolt on the rightmost pillar.
Okay. What is everyone else doing? Because we do have Athera and James alongside Sebastian
Casting
and
Witch
Graham
Bolt
sitting at the...
should make enough sound.
Okay,
I'm
I'll say it echoes. And so just so we don't jump into combat too early, from the outside of the cave, Athera and James, you hear the sound of hear some laughter going on, some voices you aren't able to make out, and then a loud crackle of what you could assume to be electrical energy goes on.
I'm gonna look at February.
February's
And
inside
this-
the cave.
Oh wait,
It's
who
just
did I
you and
send in?
Athera. It's you and Athera out there.
It's you, Athera,
You, me.
Sebastian,
Oh,
and
it's
Graham.
us.
No, Graham was with us.
Oh, Graham was with you.
Nope.
Graham was in the cave.
Oh, I
It's
thought
the
Grim
only
was
three
outside.
No, the only three, because we had Graham with us for traps, which didn't go so well. It's outside is Athera, James, and Sebastian, and that's it.
I'm gonna tell Sebastian to go check it out.
No. Okay.
He turns to Athera and just like, you want to go with us?
I don't know if we should leave James Pond out here alone.
Drag him.
We could
Drag his ass.
Okay,
She-
and since I can't
she just
understand
shrugged.
Sebastian, I'm gonna just look at Thera and just like nod.
She just shrugs and reaches over to him and grabs at the back of his collar, like the collar of his shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of picks him up and just starts walking down through the tunnel toward the others.
All right. So I guess.
And I'm not gonna put up any fight, just like a little kitten just hanging there. Just
Okay.
walking.
So just a reminder for you guys, this cave is 60 feet long before you get to that door that you guys saw. So
Well, I'm getting yelled at to do stuff. Sorry.
we will now jump into this.
On my hand, give me a
Okay.
second.
All right. So where I put you now is
I'm
the
gonna-
closest you can get to the pillar.
Okay.
They really like pumpkins, huh?
Can I see my ranges on both pillars?
Yeah. So it should be 30 feet to both.
Yep. I'm hitting the rightmost one with. You see a single an evocation rune appears on my hand, and then a single ring upon my arm, and I cast Witch Bolt to the rightmost one at the base in order to attempt to break it and get him to fall.
I'm sorry, real quick. Did you pull the goblin from slime to be the buff goblin? You pulled the chief from reincarnated as a slime as
damn
the
right
buff
I did.
goblins. I just wanted to
You
make sure.
realize how hard it is to find a good picture of a buff goblin on Google?
There is none other than the buff chieftain. That's it. That's all there is.
I
Alright.
feel like you might have to go to the other ends of the internet to find that.
Google.xxx.
Buff goblin,
Alright.
rule 64.
What do you want me to do?
Go ahead and roll to attack. It's a pretty low, I guess, because it is a stationary object. It's not hard to hit.
I'll have filed in behind
Not-
Vince,
yeah, not
still
hard.
trained on the thing, by the way, whenever it comes to that.
Well, I rolled. The first roll of this fight, apparently, unfortunately not on an enemy, but that's my MO. The nat 20.
All right, yeah. So go ahead and roll damage,
So
and then
12
nat
plus-
20 rules. So 12 plus a d12.
21 on that pillar.
Oh yeah, you release the witch bolt, cracks into the side of the pillar. Pillar buckles under the weight and falls, and this brute here hits the ground.
Takes
Taking-
the maximum. I mean, D6 down. No, it's a D8, right? What was Xanathar? What does Xanathar say?
I've been rolling d6 this whole campaign, so that's what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
So this first goblin
Who's
brute
Xanathar's guy?
takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and I completely forgot.
Something tells me he has more than 7 health, guys.
What gives you that idea?
I don't know. I think it's the massive pecs. Personally.
All right. So, since we're doing combat now, I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Yo! Fuck!
Don't screw me
17.
over.
All right, give us one.
It screwed me over.
All right. That is
After I rolled my initiative, I just started rolling both of my d20s just over and over again for shits and giggles. My first roll after initiative was both a 1 and a 20. Cosmically with trying to queue up some 20s.
I got a lot of things to roll here. Give me 1 second.
I
All
fucking
right,
doing
and
good.
then last one. That's cocked.
Glad I didn't use that d20.
Alright. And so that makes this nice. Alright, 25 to 20.
I think that's
Alright.
no one.
20 to 15.
17.
Good rolls, guys. 15 to 10.
10.
I got a 10.
Alright.
Should I?
No one
should I roll
told
for
anything for a
Micah?
second. I was concerned.
So it was
Should I,
Kane
should I roll
and
for Micah
James.
or no?
Yep.
Alright, who has the higher dex?
I have 14 to my dex.
What was your dex, James?
13.
Alright, so Kane will be first. Alright, 10 through 5. Alright.
Old man's not
Athera, what did you roll?
He's
Micah's doing some shit with his dad real quick because I think people are coming over. and I'm waiting to find his rollout, but he does not have hardware acceleration in, so I'm getting like 1 frame every 5 seconds.
All right, well,
If
we'll
you
wait for
want,
that.
I can search his thing and roll for him.
I don't think we have access to do that.
I can
your
see
boy
his.
can.
Yeah, you can do that, but I can look at his
Yeah.
stats and roll an actual dice.
He has a +3 for initiative.
I'll roll it.
Let's see what happens.
I'll roll it in D&D Beyond.
So all of us to see.
He got a 16.
Got it. I rolled a 7 for him, so that's what I'm sticking with.
Oh wow.
What is his dex? All right. All right.
I
so-
burned my nat 20 on an object.
Sure did.
And you
All
know
right.
what? I'm proud of myself.
So top of the order in the initiative is Grem, who currently is hiding
What did Grem roll?
a dirty 20.
I can respect that.
He's gonna use a dirty 20 to hide.
So currently he's sitting behind Febjorn's like, please be careful, he wouldn't be in there by himself. And essentially just going to hold his action to defend himself if anything comes near. Then up next in the order are these 2 goblins behind the Goblin Boss. They're just sitting there waiting for the Goblin Boss. Not really doing
Sitting
anything.
there menacingly.
So that would put Febjorn up next in the initiative.
Yes.
Gramps took a step too far ahead.
Can you move me as close to Vince as possible?
Alright, so you
25
can only
feet.
get this back row here. So you can
To
get behind him,
his
or-
to the left, yeah, there. And I would like to ready a two-handed swing as a reaction. I'm just gonna hold
Okay.
it, and I will swing if anyone gets close enough to, or if anybody threatens.
Alright,
Good.
this is a intense round 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so this Goblin Boss, seeing that, Vince has attacked one of his pillars. Oh, so you're going to choose to stand against me. Oh, this brings so many complications. He's going to walk up to Vince and he turns behind him. Follow! And these 2 are going to use their essentially held action to follow, and that's it. And he's going to make 2 attacks against Vince.
I hope he rolls shit.
So the first one is a 22 to hit.
What the fuck?
And then the second attack, wow, that's 2 of the same number, 20 to hit.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm guessing both of those hit.
You shut your mouth, I'm a wizard.
Luckily, the first hit was only 3 slashing damage,
The second one, however,
and the second one to hit was 5 slashing damage.
There is... It's just... Ah!
And he is going to bonus action disengage, step back 10 feet. Essentially, he's... Whoop, that's not what I wanted.
That's a big rat.
That is a big rat. And so he slashes at you, steps back. At any point, you could join me and end this futile combat. And that'll be his turn. Up next in the order is Kane.
Kane's gonna move up to the right of Vince.
All right. So behind or like?
Yeah. I think I'll move right beside him.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at him. See. I'm assuming that he looks a little hurt.
I'm at 5 HP, bro.
Kane.
No.
Kane looks forward and says, he's like, I don't think we'll be joining you. And he lets loose the crossbow bolt straight at the boss.
All right, roll a hit.
That would be a 16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
All right. Well, this goblin boss, is going to use his reaction, swap places, and you strike that goblin square in the chest. Roll your damage.
It's 6 damage.
All right. So this goblin will take 6 damage.
Ah, you're a cheeky motherfucker.
The only life that matters here is my own.
Something tells me you can't do that again, though.
Try me.
I don't have my action surge for this one, but
All right. You gonna end your turn there?
yeah.
All right. So James, you're up next.
Guys, keep going at him. He can't use more than one reaction.
How?
They
would have
you
heard
and
me.
Amir are
How
They
far
would
are
probably-
we from the door?
I would say in this time you would have gotten like 10 feet during all this combat, so you still have 50 feet to go.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess. Well, is it like a straight hallway, or like can we see them, or we can't?
It's a straight hallway, and you can see them at the end. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on the left pillar.
Yeah.
Did
You
I
can't
have
see that
100
pillar from where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what can I see? Can I see the right pillar?
You can see
You have to get into the
Grem
room.
hiding up against the back wall, and then you see Febjorn, Vince, and Kane inside the room, and that's all you can really see.
Okay, so I can't see any enemies.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the rest of my 30 feet and keep on running.
You can action and dash. We'll give you 30 more feet.
So that'll get you 10 feet into the room.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. What's the next turn? I'll just use my just use the rest of my movement.
I would recommend that you do. I'm about to fucking die.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? I
There's
will
no
do
reason
that.
you wouldn't do that.
Okay, I'll do it.
There's a bit of
right.
urgency. Gramps is about to fucking kick the bucket. You're not in the will yet.
He needs his fucking medicine.
Medicine.
All right, so you
You
get
gotta
about
get to
10 feet
Gramps.
into
You're
the
not in the
room.
will yet.
Oh, wait, how big is this doorway?
5 feet.
Hmm.
All right, so next in the order is Vince. You are up.
Ugh. There's a lot of blood coming at me right now.
Get behind me.
I am going to. Luckily, there's nothing close enough to get an opportunity attack, so I'm going to back up. I'm going to go back 10 feet and then 5 feet to the right.
Like down and right, or just over right?
Just over right.
All right.
So that's
So I'll say that
15
only use
feet.
10 feet. I'll say they only use 10 feet because you can move diagonally.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just. I'm gonna hit him with the Ray of Frost. I'm gonna hit the Goblin Boss with the Ray of Frost with whatever
So-
strength I've got left.
I will say, as you turn and run back, you look at a wooden structure that's in the back corner, and you look up, and there is another goblin up there.
There's a goblin up top. Oh, behind us?
You sneaky.
Alright.
How,
So do you still want to release the Ray of Frost against the Goblin Boss?
Can I do like a free perception check to see if there's another one on the other side?
Yeah. Good. And you know what? Since you're looking, you do see another one.
Fuck. Oh, we're surrounded. And I'm going to instead. There's features and traits. I'm going to use one of my meta magic points for Twin Spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to double Ray of Frost. With my back turned to the Goblin Boss, I'm going to finger gun, 2 evocation, bringing it back.
All right, and the range on that is 60, right?
On both of them, yes.
Is this an old Pontel? Are we in the future?
All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll.
2
roll hit on both of
evocation.
those.
Yeah, 2 evocation symbols, and I'm going
Are you
to.
are you doing it at the goblins or at the structure?
I'm actually going to hit the goblins this time.
Okay.
What is my rate of frost to hit? It's a +5, so that's 15 on one, and 13 on the other.
Okay.
I'll say the left one is 15, the right one is 13.
Okay, you just barely hit both of them.
Fuck yeah.
All right, roll your damage. I believe it's a D8.
Hey, quick
It
question.
is a D8 for the.
I forgot to say. Can I? I was gonna say. Free, I think it's a free action. I could like throw my crossbow over on its little slot, right? It's like a free action.
Yeah, if you want to equip
Yeah,
your,
yeah. I was gonna throw it over my shoulder and then use the free action on my next turn to basically just pull up my shield and sword.
Yeah, no problem.
The left one takes 3, the right one takes 6.
All right. Okay. All right.
And with that, can I jump into that? Can I squeeze my way next to James with my last 10, like with 10 feet?
So right there or other side?
On the other side.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end my turn, where it's a little harder to hit me.
All right. Yeah. So that ends your turn.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Order are the brutes. This one, after falling onto the ground, he's prone. He's going to use half of his movement to stand up, and that's as far as he can get. This guy is going to climb down 10 feet. That leaves him with 20. He's going to get right there. And they're both going to hold their action in case someone gets close. Up next in the order is Athera.
All right, so just double checking. A large creature would still be able to make it through this door? Yes or no?
Technically, yes.
Kinda
Actually,
heck-
no. A large creature is 10 feet by 10 feet, so no.
Hmm. Shut the fuck. I hate you. No, because at that rate, it would still be fucking what's it called? So I'm how far from the entrance again?
60
So
feet.
the entrance to the cave about 10 feet. To the entrance to this room.
No,
that
the-
combat's
yeah, to the
happening, about
room.
50.
About 50.
Actually, let me double check sizes because I'm second guessing myself.
Mayo.
Yeah, large is 10 feet by 10 feet.
Damn. Okay. Well, we're legging it then.
Technically, a large creature could fit through a 5x5 space. It would just be like, it would take a chunk of its movement.
Okay.
That's what it.
In
that's
order
what it
to
would be.
get here, if you wanted to transform to something with large, you would use its movement speed, so that would depend on how easily you could squeeze through this hole.
Please, something big coming to aid us. Please, something big. I don't give a fuck what it is. It better be a goddamn owlbear.
Fucking owlbear. No, those are too high, man.
Damn it.
And also, they're not a beast, they're a monstrosity.
Really?
Hey, who told
Yeah, I
you
learned that today,
Josh?
right?
Man, either way. All right, you know what? Yeah. So good question. Said creature, how if I was to already transform, how would you roll that making its way through this small corridor would work?
This hallway is 10 feet wide. It's just this doorway is 5.
Hmm.
Oh, so
So it would be normal
So, like-
speed to get there. but once you want to get through the door, it would be essentially rough terrain. So half your movement speed for the 15 feet to get through the door.
Hey, yo, easy.
Oh, what's coming through? What's coming through?
All right.
Also, if it's too
Okay.
large,
So-
you can't get in where they are because you can't take up the same space as another creature. So they'd
That is
have to
true,
move out of
yeah.
the way because you can't get in right inside that door with them being there.
Like always, I'm DMing you this creature to see if it would allow it in the first
Josh's
place.
face already.
Well, let's see what this creature is.
Oh, I thought you already saw the creature and that's what the face was.
No, it's more of I'm gonna DM you this creature.
I mean,
Is this what you want to change into?
perhaps.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
All right, bet.
It
Okay.
wasn't as
so
bad
I'm
as
gonna
I thought it was gonna be.
Oh no! I'm keeping it tame. I mean,
love the
would you allow me
emphasis
to
on
be a
tame.
Dinosuchus?
And I would say that if you want to get past James with what that creature is, it would still be rough terrain.
Rough terrain.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got 70 movements, so.
I'm sure you
Action
can
dash.
What?
Oh, no,
Good
your
question.
action is
Would I
change.
be?
Oh,
Would I
bonus
be
action.
able to run 30 feet, change, and use the 70 feet?
You would have 40 feet left over.
Oh, okay. So yeah, still works. I'll go ahead and do that then.
All right. So you want to run 30 feet, change, then have 40 feet left over.
Well,
'Cause
and then
it's the same distance that you're.
it's
moving
gonna be the
regardless.
same movement speed regardless. So I'll go ahead and change into said creature.
Okay.
I don't even know how to pronounce the name of said creature, but still.
It's all right.
Chupacabra.
What comes through?
Basically. So, from where you are,
Sucker.
50 feet to the doorway, when you transform 70 feet, you wouldn't be able to get all the way through the door just yet. You would essentially be blocking the door.
Oh no.
Even with the 70 feet. All
Yeah,
right,
because
okay.
to get
Yeah.
this 15 feet plus this 5 feet, this is technically 40 feet for you.
Oh, okay then. Oh, to get
So what
past
comes through the
Mr.
door?
Pond here is what you're saying?
Nothing yet.
Oh,
Nothing yet.
You could get halfway through,
Half.
but you'd be plugging the hole. Unless you want to action and dash. Unless wild shape is an
No,
action.
wild shape takes an action.
Okay, so yeah, then you wouldn't be able to. So you could hold
Is
off on transforming
jumping
into
an
your mech.
action? Would the standing leap be an action?
That's part of your movement. So you can't move than 70 feet. That would be more if you're at a canyon and there's like another thing 10 feet away. You could jump that using your movement.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Then I'll just move as far into the room as possible, or
Okay.
quote unquote into the room.
So do you want to hold off on transforming, or do you want to? Because
I'm gonna go ahead and transform. No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Because the farthest you'd be able to get into this room is right here, and you'd be blocking the door for Sebastian behind you.
I mean,
and
would
also
Sebastian be able to make it into the room anyway?
No. Well, I mean, if he dashed, he would be able to get 10 feet into the room, but you would be blocking the door.
We'll just plug the door for a round.
All right. So yeah,
Our exit is now blocked.
James and Vince, you see, you hear coming from the darkness the sound of 4 paws running as he jumps, tries to like get to the small opening. Claws come out and scratch, and this feline face with long tusks pokes its head through the door.
Sabretooth?
He's a moorbounder.
I don't know.
No, God.
Okay, Ben, think of like a saber tooth, but instead of straight fucking
No,
claws, they look like ram horns.
What the fuck?
It also looks like a fucking frog. Like it's a cat like the face is all smooshed.
Just send me an image. I just want to see what this thing is.
Here, I'll post it in session info.
I
There you
got
go.
you. I beat you. Oh, there we go. That's it.
What is this?
Look at him, adorable.
That's what's coming through.
Yep.
That's a, okay, sure.
Amazing.
A better description would have been a panther with
I was about to say a panther.
a panther with hog husks and frog eyes. There you go.
Yeah,
Go
that's.
down. There you go.
Shut up, Ben.
All right, so that takes up Aethira's turn. Up next is
Oh, that's
Sebastian, and he's gonna.
He
dash as
runs
far as he
into the
can, right behind
Moorbounder's
Aethira.
ass. I feel like Sebastian's like right on the hind heels of Aethira, and then she changes and gets stuck in the door. Just
Have Sebastian ride it.
All right.
Ride it into battle.
Moorbounder's kind of clogged right now. Sebastian can't get on top.
Oh no, step bro.
Oh no.
Sebastian starts climbing. No. All right. So next in the order are these goblin clerics.
Bastion, no.
They're clerics.
I need to check.
Clerics. Hey, yo, power word kill.
fucking do it.
All right, and then
Old man fucking die.
range. Okay, so yeah, this goblin on the left is going to cast Bane on Vince, Febjorn, and James.
What's Bane do?
So
Is that a
you,
save?
all three of you, need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh.
All three of them have failed.
No, fun.
Oh yeah, let's
Hey.
go.
It's dark in here. For a second, I could only see a 1, and so I thought I got a nat 1, but no, it was a 12. Plus 4, it's 14.
All right, so
I got
Febjorn, you got a 14. You passed. Vince, what did you roll? You fail. You are Bane's. Any attack rolls or saving throws, you add a D4 as a negative.
Whoa.
So you- and then
The old
James,
man
what did you
does
roll?
his turn.
I got a 13.
A 13. You just barely passed.
Nice.
All right, and then that'll be that goblin's action. This one is going to cast Bane on James and Kane. So James, another charisma saving throw, and Kane, a charisma saving throw.
I pass again because it's the same exact roll.
I got a 10.
Kane, you fail. You are now baned. Any attack rolls or saving throws, you subtract a D4.
It's okay. I was prepared for this. So I already set a D4 over here next to my dice roll.
And that will be their turn. Back to the top of the order is Grem, who just watched this Moorbounder fly through and get stuck in the hole for right now. I guess Grem will just wait. And he's
Graham wasn't gonna
Again,
do
gonna
anything
hold-
anyways.
holding attack if anything dangerous gets near. These two goblins, they're going to hold their turn for anything that the Goblin Boss tells them. And we are at Febjorn.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna run forward and smack the Goblin Boss.
All right.
Oh, wait,
forward.
no, never mind. I'm gonna run to the bottom left Goblin.
This one down here.
Yeah, can I reach
It
that?
is 10 feet tall. The platform they are is 10 feet tall.
That's fine. Can I fucking
him
smack
down.
the platform?
Would smash the platform?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
This
ahead
is
and make an
a
attack roll.
two-handed attack.
Pretty easy DC.
17.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Where the fuck is my ID? 10? There it is. 8.
8. You swing, not quite enough damage to break it. The wood splinters and cracks with the impact, but not enough to bring the whole thing down.
Alright, what if it was 11?
All right.
Alright, was that all my movement?
From where you were, that would have been check. From there, you still have 5 feet technically.
I'm in the ladder.
All right, you start climbing the ladder. You get about halfway up, and that'll be your turn. Which I'll move you there, just for shits and giggles. Up next is the Goblin Boss's turn. He's going to he's gonna walk up to Kane, just like, "Oh, you guys bore me." And he's gonna make 2 attacks at Kane. The first attack, I'm guessing a 6 does not hit.
No.
Yeah, he strikes with the scimitar, bounces off your armor, no impact. It's gonna make another strike. A 16 to hit.
I think, because I technically haven't pulled out my shield yet, I think 16 hits. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he is going to roll. Not rolling hot on the damage dice. That's another 3 slashing damage.
Gotcha.
Why are you guys even here? And he's gonna disengage and back up over here. Up next in the order is Kane.
Kane's gonna look back and be like, this is not good. He sees that he can't really get to the Goblin Boss currently. So how far is it if I were to run and climb up to that goblin on the bottom right?
To get to the platform.
Yeah,
is
I wouldn't
25
be able to
feet.
get up to the top.
Not to the top.
Shoot. All right. He's gonna pull out his sword, his great sword, and his shield,
Okay.
and he is going to. He's gonna walk over to that left brute
All right.
and take a swing at him.
All right. This Goblin Brute was holding his action to attack anything that got close, so he is going to make an attack himself. That was cocked. That's a natural 20.
That's not good.
You're about to get
Alright.
bitched.
So that is going to be... didn't roll too hot on the damage, but that is still 14 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I'm down.
I think this is a TPK.
I'm down.
It right here.
I didn't get my attack off because he attacked beforehand, right? Or does it still count as me getting attack off before?
I'll let you get the attack in.
Okay. So we're gonna roll D20 and the D4.
It's 2 swings simultaneous.
It
You
doesn't
just got
matter.
grabbed.
You are still you are still a half orc.
Oh, you're right. So I have my thing. Yeah. So I'm still at 1.
Still standing.
But that strike's not gonna work because I rolled a 4 on the D4, and I rolled a 5 on my D20,
Damn.
plus 6, so that's a 7 to hit.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. Strike of the spear goes into your side and you wince, causing you to hesitate. Brute just gets out of the way.
Kane looks back and goes, "Yeah, I could use a little help."
It's alright. Help is right, I think. I hope.
You mean the fucking thing stuck in the doorway?
If it gets out here.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to then.
All right,
Okay.
next in the order is James,
Maybe about 6 seconds.
unless you want to move away. Because this Goblin Brute did use his reaction.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move away. I'll move back over to that like, in front of vents on the left.
So
And
right there?
yeah, and I'm still got shield up and sword in hand. So
All right. So yeah, James, you are up next.
Alright. So, the goblin on the right,
Okay.
he's about to get a fireball thrown at him.
Do you have Fireball?
Firebolt, I think.
Oh,
is what it's
Firebolt. Okay.
Well, no, it's Eldritch Blast. It's the same.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was like,
so confused.
because that confused me even more. Because he said fireball. I was like, why not at the group? Why not the group of them?
Okay,
But
so it's
also,
14.
he's second level. He shouldn't have that. Anyway, Eldritch Blast. Roll to hit.
14.
14. Yeah, that strikes this goblin. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3.
No.
That
We're all
goblin
rolling
cleric
cold
had
tonight.
exactly 3 points of health left.
Yeah!
So he is out. Kane, you are no longer baned.
Oh, that's cool. I can throw this dude
Excellent.
floor away.
Maybe if I roll more than a fucking 5!
Okay, and then I can still use my movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Still
I'm
have
gonna,
30 feet.
I'm gonna use my movement to move Vance behind me. Like get in front of him, like just
Oh, okay.
guard him.
Like that.
Yeah, just straight up guard him. Yeah.
All right, got
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Is that
Thank
your turn?
I tossed him a shrimp. This is 1 HP. Toss him.
It's like, he doesn't have good berry, he's got good shrimp.
Or in
Alright.
his tongue, scrimp.
A scrump.
All right. So next in the order is Vince. Sorry, I completely lost where everyone was. So yeah, Vince, you're up next.
Oh, fuck. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do my other... I'm gonna take 15 feet to the right.
All right.
Make sure that there's space for the beast to get out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use my second and last twin spell
Okay.
to cast I'm gonna what are the what's the range on the 2 brutes for me? Real quick.
Yeah. This first one's 30 feet, and the other one's 25.
Yeah, fuck it. Twin witch bolt at both of them
Roll to hit.
with a -4.
Yes, because
Correct.
you are banned.
Okay. I'm banned. If I want to kill that damn
Control.
cleric.
Working on it.
That's a -1.
Going in.
That's a -1.
Control, right here, look.
Well, that's
Knuckle.
3. I haven't rolled. I've just taken a maximum 4. Either way, I rolled a 3 twice, so no, it didn't
Wow.
hit. So that's a 2.
Well, it's not -4; it's minus a D4. But I mean,
they were both 2s.
it's all right.
I
So,
just
yeah,
immediately maximized it at 4. Expecting the
you
worst.
go to fire this witch bolt, then a searing pain in your brain happens. Release the energy.
Oh
both
fuck,
go
my hemorrhoids.
wide.
My hand broken.
Your hemorrhoids are in your brain?
Don't worry about it. Stroke.
The glaucoma.
He needs his medicine.
All right. So next in the order are these brutes.
Don't worry, kids will get you.
Yeah. This guy. It was 30 feet.
You know, Vince, if you were wearing your helmet, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh
Guy's
no.
gonna run up to Vince.
The
Gonna
scream.
strike at him with his spear. That is to hit.
Magically, the only things hitting max
12 to
damage
hit.
are on fucking Vince.
Bounces off my fucking cloak.
Goes to stab you with the spear. Ricochets off. Magical force appears right before the impact happens. Causes the spear to bounce.
That wasn't magic, that was just his pecs.
Yeah, and he used all of his movement, so he can't back away. That will be his turn. The next
Dude
one
ran
is
up to
this
stab me, and
guy.
I just screamed and flexed. Ah!
This guy is gonna come up.
Oh, fun. Oh, good. Oh, good.
come
Oh,
up
oh
to
good.
Kane. That will be a 14 to hit.
Fuck you.
Goes to strike with his spear, parry it off with your shield. No impact. That's the brute's turn. Up next is Athera.
All right, we are going as deep inside here as possible. I'm going for
Alright.
the three nerds off in the center of the room.
All right, so double movement to get to this spot, so that's 10 feet. But from here, everything is normal. So from here to there, easily. Do you want to get to the Goblin Boss side, or where are you going on there?
I'll go in the bottom left corner.
right there?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
All 3
Alright.
are adjacent.
So that'd be 35. So So you've used 45 feet of movement so far.
Yeah, you know, actually,
You have.
can I get on the south side of the one to my right?
So right there.
Yeah, right there.
All right. So that would be 40 feet.
Yes. And then I'll simply go for an attack here. Just got a
Attack on this goblin?
little down the numbers, yeah.
All right. And go ahead, and make an attack roll.
$11. Does an 11 hit?
No, this goblin, even though he appears to not be paying attention, you go to strike. Instinct kick in, he brings up his shield. No impact.
He wasn't paying attention. It
Yeah,
was like he had
yeah. It's like a Dark Souls boss coming up and getting parried by one of them.
So yeah, that's your attack. You still have 30 feet of movement.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Would I be able to jump right now, or technically leap right now?
Yeah.
All
That
right.
goblin would still technically get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, attack weapon, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna flank the
Land
guy
on
that's
top.
attacking Grandpa.
All right. So over here.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you can definitely get there. You're just gonna jump there.
Yes.
Just bounces straight, lands right behind this goblin brute.
The opportunity attack. Did it hit or not?
No.
No, not at all.
Almost,
Dog water.
even though it was instinct to bring up the shield and block the attack, he seemed to almost forget that there was an attack that he could make, and then by the time he swung, Thea was already gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. I could have attacked, but I didn't.
All right.
I
Up
shot
next.
and I missed. I shot again and I missed again.
Up next is Sebastian's turn.
I fired and then missed.
who's
I missed
going
both
to run
times.
in, run up to the brute attacking Vince. He's going to take out his short sword that he was given.
Yeah.
Just goes to drive it into the side of this brute.
Watch him, nat 20.
Nope, the exact opposite. That's a natural one. The short sword gets caught
He
in
gets
the hilt.
he gets nervous. He gets nervous because Vince told him not to enjoy killing. So he's
Sword gets caught. He can't make the attack.
It doesn't help
You-
that Vince is in terrible
Aether, you
shape
just-
right now.
It doesn't
You
even
just
get
hear
caught, he
Sebastian go,
just
"Shit!"
concentrated. He pulls out the sword. He's like, I can't do it.
Up next is the Goblin Cleric's turn.
I dare you, motherfucker.
He is going to cast. I guess Febjorn is the most dire one here. He's going to cast Sacred Flame at Febjorn.
Okay.
That's a Dexterity saving throw. Because you are climbing a ladder, I'm going to give you disadvantage.
Fuck you. Okay. Where's my other D20? What the fuck? It's bright pink. How am I missing it? Well, I'll just roll this one twice. I just dropped it on the fucking floor. Hey, Google, turn on the living room lights.
Hey Google, help!
Alright. 17. 14.
Yeah, you pass the safety seat. You see this little ball of radiant energy appear right where you are. You slide down a bit, it just explodes, no impact, and you take no damage.
Nice. Where the fuck is my die?
All right, back to the top of the order is Grem, seeing the chaos going on. It's like, oh, I guess I should go inside. He's gonna sneak up in and come to this brute here. Nervously grab the rusty kitchen knife at his side, and he's gonna
Stab his toes.
jab it into the side of this brute.
Accidentally stabs James.
Drawer. I found it.
That is a 19 to hit, which
Oh,
does hit,
Grim!
and he deals.
Fucking
Wow.
up, Grim.
Max damage.
Max damage. So 6 points of piercing damage into the side of this brute. And you see this guy winces, turns to look down at this little goblin standing below him. What are you doing? I'm sorry! Up next are these two goblins' turns, which they're just going to keep doing what they're doing, which is just waiting for orders. So Febjorn, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb the rest of the way up this ladder.
Okay. Yep, that's 5 feet to get up top.
I would like to basically. Febjorn is just gonna fucking bear hug this thing and
Jump
throw
off.
himself off.
Yeah!
Land,
I knew it!
So this will be a contested, because you're trying to grapple them.
Yes.
This will be contested. You roll strength, and
I
I'm going to
dare
roll,
this motherfucker to outstrength me.
He's going to roll acrobatics to dodge.
Does he do double damage if he lands on him?
Natural 20.
Doesn't even fucking matter what I roll. That was not even close.
From the top row! Top row! Top
This-
row! Top row!
This goblin, focusing on keeping the bane up on Vince, is grabbed by you. You lean back and you fall 10 feet down on top of this goblin. Normally, I would just roll fall damage for both of you, but I'm gonna roll 1 instance of fall damage. You are gonna take half because you are landing on top of this goblin,
Okay.
and this goblin is going to take double because you're landing on top of this goblin.
2d6! Fuck him up!
Local
My
dumb.
fall damage is not super great. So
This just in.
you
local
take 1 point of fall
goblin gets
damage,
Fucking obliterated.
and this goblin takes 2 points of fall damage.
Oh no. He's fucking dead, isn't he?
Nope.
Wait, what happened?
But he does need to make a Constitution saving throw, which he passes. So Vince, you are still banned.
Fuck.
I'm guessing that takes my action.
Yeah, that would be your action. But you
Yeah.
still have movement to get up, if you would like, and then you do still have a bonus action.
I mean, my bonus actions are all spells and shit, I think. Yeah,
I mean, you could cast a Thunderous Smite.
I don't have any spell slots. Oh wait, just
okay.
yeah, no. I've only got 2 at the moment, and I've used them dealing with the fuckers outside the cave. I'm going to get up and does the goblin that I'm standing over at this point, does he look injured at all? I mean, I know I only did 2 points, but
In technical terms, he would be bloody, which means he's below half health.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay.
All right. So yeah, you get up off this goblin. There might be there's a few cracks in the ground that weren't there before. But yeah, you get up. So up next is the Goblin Boss. He is going to come around these goblins. He's going to turn to the one that's in the back. He's like, "Follow!" He's going to come
Wait.
around.
What did
It's
you?
long.
He gets long. What did you roll for fall damage?
1.
A 1. So I
Yeah.
took half of it and still took 1. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, it's still a point of damage.
Yeah. I know.
Minimum of
That
1
doesn't
on
even
kind of
seem
thing.
fair. That doesn't seem fair at all. Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you what isn't fair. 12 from stubbing your toe.
Yeah. And the
Did you know
Goblin
he
Boss-
actually broke his toe in that scene?
13 points of fall
Put it
damage
away.
from
I was about to
2
say,
fall.
yeah. I mean, Ben did kill a guy for falling 3 feet.
Yeah.
Nearly. 2d12.
Poor Monty.
God, I'm gonna take his soul, make it a weapon. Jeez.
But all right, this Goblin Boss is gonna pull out a javelin from his back. Like, you guys are making it too easy, and throw it at Athera, which that is
Doesn't hit.
not going to hit.
Called it.
Boom.
That is
Big shot.
7. Does a 7 hit your Moorbound
Fuck
AC?
no. Nah.
So yeah,
Nail
you guys are
Sebastian.
making it too easy, and he throws and goes completely wide. And just, ignore that. All right, and then after he throws it, he looks over and sees a little goblin that he recognizes from the raid on Surefield that had just stabbed one of the brutes. And he looks and says, "What are you doing? Attack them!" And Grem's face goes slack.
No.
Turns towards James,
Brotherhood rules,
who
guys.
readies his knife.
We can't kill him. Brotherhood rules.
Knock him out.
He's got my fucking brand on him. He's not dying. He's my
He's-
work at this point.
He is
okay?
our property at this point.
One good right hook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just one
All right,
good right hook.
up next is Kane. What are you doing?
Kane is really quick. He's gonna go to the other side of this big brute.
All right. I'm assuming flanking with
Yeah,
James.
and he's going to take his greatsword and just shove it into him.
Grem gets an opportunity attack.
Fuck.
That's an 18 to hit.
That
Grim's
hits with my
rolling
shield,
hot
and
for
there's
this.
literally nothing I can do. I am going down because I have 1.
Yeah. You go to move away. Grem, just following the orders.
I didn't realize he's gonna get a. I
Stabs
didn't
at
realize he was gonna
Kane.
get one, or I wouldn't have moved. That's unfortunate.
Stabs at Kane. Kane's face just goes black. His gaze disappears. He collapses onto the ground. You are now making death saving throws, but not this turn. Next turn. So next in the order is James. What are you doing? You just watch Grem stab Kane, and Kane has fallen unconscious.
Is it weird that I'm almost proud of him for that?
Same, honestly.
Seeing what just took place in front of me, I'm gonna take out my. Fuck, what is it called? Hold on. I don't even know how to say it. Yaklawala, whatever.
Oh, Yikalwa?
Yeah, Yakula. I'm gonna stare at our poor little friend with the most vicious intent in my eyes.
Non-lethal.
And I'm gonna swing with all my might and try to hit the brute.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
As an 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's 9.
9 points of damage. Yeah, you bring down the bladed end of your Yikalwa.
But I want to
Cut.
bring it like just above his head to make him think like, I'm going for him. But instead I'm hitting the brute.
Well, I mean, this brute only had 9 health left.
Nice.
So you bring Yikalwa down, carve deep across this brute's chest, and he is out.
He's out dead. And I get noodles and throw it on his body.
Okay.
I think that would be an action, actually.
Nope, Discord's messing up.
Up next, Vin-
No, you would need to use
uh,
your action to.
well, James, you do still have movement if you want to take it. Grem no longer has a reaction. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't get an opportunity attack.
Well, I'm gonna go to Vince. I'm gonna stay by Grandpa's aid.
I'm assuming left side right here.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, that'll be the end of your turn.
Oh, my
Go,
turn.
Grandpa.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this dude by his head and dig my fucking thumbs into his eyes and blind him.
All right, so
I'm-
is this
I-
just
I-
a thing you're
Vince-
doing, or
Yeah, no. Vince is like almost on death's door. He's pissed at this point. It's
all right?
It's not cu-
Can I give him like advantage? Can I
Well,
I gotta go.
Athera is immediately behind him, so you would have an advantage on this attack roll anyway.
He already has advantage because flanking.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
go ahead
I'm,
and
mean,
roll
like-
to attack.
I'm gonna
Because
try
when you
to
think about
blind
it, he's
him.
gonna die.
I'm
He's
still
gonna die
banged,
no matter what we do.
so I need this advantage, and I'm just trying to give us a little bit of an edge right now. I'm out of spell slots. I'm on death's door. The shit sucks. 16 plus. I would assume an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4, and then minus a d4. So I'm at a dirty 20 right now.
Dirty 20. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's enough to dig your thumbs deep into this thing's eyes.
Okay, yeah, that with a -2, so 18 anyways.
Yeah, so dig your thumbs deep into this eyes.
Takes 3 damage.
Yeah,
Just,
just he screams as these thumbs getting pushed deep into his eyes. I'm going to give him, I guess, disadvantage the rest of this fight, just from the pain in his eyes.
Yep, that's Vince's action.
All right.
Fabian sees this and smiles.
What does Sebastian do seeing Vince being as violent as he is right now?
The only word he knows in
Let's go!
common. The only word he knows in common is yeah.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Let's go, baby!
Woo! The moment you've been waiting for.
All right. Up next would be the Brute's turn. He is going to make a strike at Vince for doing that, but with disadvantage because he's fucking blind. So that would be a 12 to hit.
Once again, it bounces off my fucking screaming abs.
He's grabbing at his face, wildly makes an attack, ricochets off of your mage armor.
I don't know what Ben's character reminds. No, his character reminds me of Colonel Sanders in the. You remember the
Yep.
the one with the buff Colonel Sanders dancing? With all, that's all I.
The moment the Brute swings at me, Vince just goes, "Ah!"
You're in there for a country fried ass kicking.
All right, so Athera, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take a leap and attack that one that I was originally going for. Yeah,
Okay. This guy is going to get an opportunity attack, but it's with disadvantage.
he ain't gonna hit shit.
Dirty 20.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he rolled
With-
high on both attacks.
With disadvantage,
Yeah, he rolled high on both attacks.
bullshit.
All right.
All
He ain't
right,
gonna hit shit. Excuse me?
proceeds
Well-
to hit.
I have been rolling minimal damage this whole fight, so that will
That's
be
okay. I got the most health here. It's all right.
that'll be 5 points of piercing damage,
How much health do you
Eh.
have?
I got 30 health
plus his druid health.
plus my 13 plus my other wild shape.
Yeah, so he turns around, peels the ground shift below him, like takes his focus off of Vince, strikes you as you're going away, hits you in the side of your leg. All right,
17.
are you attacking this goblin here?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits. Roll
All
damage.
right. That's what 4d4. Uh, 9 plus 4, so 13.
13 points of damage. Yeah, you take him out. You land, claws digging into his chest as his breathing slows and then stops. This guy is dead.
This guy is fucking gone.
We're twinsies.
All right. That'll be. Difference is he's dead. You're not yet.
Yeah, he's down making his saving throws right now. I mean, technically, you're doing the same too. So.
Yeah. No, that one's dead. They don't get saving throws.
NPCs get saving throws, right?
Only important ones.
All right. So that'll be your turn. Up next is Sebastian. He is going to attack the brute standing in front of Vince. Oh wow, that ended.
Oh wow.
That ended very abruptly. But anyway, he's going to attack the brute standing in front of Vince. He's going to roll poorly. That's a fucking things to hit. That's a 10 to hit. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. He goes to strike at this brute. Sword still caught in the sheath, but it comes loose, but in such a way that the attack doesn't hurt. That'll be Sebastian's turn. Up next is this Goblin Cleric, who is going to get up, spend half of his movement, and then he's going to cast another Sacred Flame at Febjorn.
Yep.
That's a Dexterity saving throw.
14.
14? Yeah, that passes. You see him casting this, you get out of the way right as a burst of radiant energy appears right where you were standing.
Nice.
Up next is Grem. He is going to walk over.
Do I get an attack of
Sebastian.
opportunity?
Unconscious you is like, I'm a hey.
No.
But actual you is like, I'm a die.
I'ma die. I'm gonna roll on that one. I can feel it.
Grem is going to make an attack at Sebastian with advantage because he is flanking. That's cocked. Damn. Sebastian he sees this coming along as Grem goes to stab him. Sebastian uses his tail to knock the dagger away. No strike on that guy. Up next is this goblin, who the Goblin Boss is like, attack the cat! And he's gonna run up, make an attack against Athera. That was cocked. That is a 10 plus what? 4, so 14 to hit. Athera?
Well,
Micah?
Micah?
Josh.
Oh,
Yeah, he's muted. He's retarded.
he's muted. Yeah, yes. Yes, for 14 hits.
Alright. So that's going to do 4 points of slashing damage.
The best part was you go Athera, and he looks at me like I called him. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
No, not even. No, you asked, does that hit? And I go, yeah, it hits. Because I forgot my mic was muted.
Wow.
So when you said it again, I looked up at Tronto like, did he not hear me? And this dude doesn't even tell me that my mic's muted or anything. He just hits my foot like, hey.
So yeah, you take 4 points of slashing damage from that goblin.
Yeah.
Alright. Up next in the order is Febjorn. What are you doing?
Hopefully get me out of pain.
Could I make some sort of check to see if I can grab this goblin and break his fucking neck?
Fuck. Let's say make. This will be a grapple check, then I'll allow you to make your unarmed strike against him.
Grapple check, so that is my strength modifier?
Yeah.
Fair. 15.
Yeah. This goblin rolled an 8. So yeah, you grab him. What's your unarmed strike?
That is 4 damage.
That's exactly as much health as this goblin cleric had.
God.
So you grab it. Vince over there poking out the eyes. Febjorn grabs this goblin cleric by the head, snaps its neck. It goes limp in his hands. Vince, you are no longer baned. Believe it or not. So
I'd like to imagine as soon as I broke this thing's neck, Vince just felt so much better. Like a wave.
Let it be my turn again. Let it be my turn again.
I am.
You still have movement.
Febjorn is fucking pissed, so I know you just deleted the thing, but I'm gonna take the detriment to my movement speed, and I'm just gonna like grab him by one of the ears or something, and just start dragging him towards the Goblin Boss.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna move in a straight line towards the Goblin
Fuck
Boss.
me, I guess, healer.
I have 1 point of healing.
That picks me up.
Wouldn't it be my action?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No, it would be. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Uses 1 point of healing to pick you up.
I would
15
take
feet
it.
closer.
The other one's a cat.
I'm dragging this corpse behind me. That's my turn.
All right. So Goblin Boss is going. It's his turn. Sees that the goblins are falling around him. It's like, don't you see that you guys are killing them all? And he's going to go up to Athera and slash twice using his scimitar. First attack is a 9. And then the second attack is a 14.
Mm-mm.
What was that?
Yeah, no.
Yes.
All right.
We'll say it.
I told you. Yeah. All right. Yes.
All right. So he does 8 points of slashing damage to you with that second attack.
8 points.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're getting a little low.
Tell me about it.
God, I can't wait to bonus.
Have I missed a death roll save?
No, not yet.
Okay. I don't know if Scott's already been rolling them.
Nope,
Scott
I'm
rolls
making
it.
my first one here in a second. It's
Yeah,
gonna.
Scott
I
rolls
was
a
Goblin
fucking-
with my luck. It's
Takes
gonna be a
you.
nat 1.
It's all right. That doesn't immediately kill you. It just makes it really hard.
All right. So yeah, that's the Goblin Boss's turn. Kane, go ahead and roll your first death
All right.
saving throw.
I got faith.
Oh my god, it was so close. It wasn't a 1. It was a 2.
Ooh, that's a fail.
We'll take anything other than 2 fails.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and mark down that fail. Up next is James. What are you doing?
What should I do?
Knock him out.
You know what? I want to say Vince, I really do. But I'm also...
I got it. I'm fine. I'm no longer Bane. Don't worry about me.
Okay, you know what? Perfect.
I've got big PP energy right now. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna use my full sprinting speed and go to the Goblin Boss and make an attack with my yakwa.
All right. So to get there, it'd be 5, 10,
Oh, goes
15,
small.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can just get there. Grem does get an opportunity attack.
What about the
That was
big
the big
boy?
one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
big
that
one.
was
it.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're gonna
they-
do that.
They both get an opportunity attack. The big boy, he has disadvantage. That's a 9 plus. What is this bonus?
Sebastian down? Did Sebastian get hit?
No, Sebastian didn't. That is a 15 to hit from the guy from the brute.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll his damage.
Please
That
tell me
is-
this takes you down.
Yeah, I know.
That's 5
Please
points
don't-
of piercing damage.
Please tell me Grim drops you.
Grim,
Grim drops you.
well, sadly, Grim only got a 5 to hit.
Oh, come on,
Okay,
Grim.
good.
Oh man, come on.
We're
Comedic
already,
relief.
we're
Give him
already on
plus
the losing
6.
side of this fight.
Alright, so
Another one
James, what do
drops
you
to
do?
Grim.
Alright, so you make an attack against the Goblin Boss with your Yakula?
A fucking
And
nat
I get a
20.
nat 20 plus
Nat
5.
fucking 20.
Well, this Goblin Boss has his reaction.
Yeah.
And he's gonna swap places with that goblin. So this goblin takes the full force of that nat 20. What is the damage die for your Yakula?
2d8 plus 3.
Oh my god.
Well, no, it's 1d8. It's just because he rolled.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a regular goblin anyway, so it's 8 damage immediately.
Yeah. So I'm not even gonna have you roll that damage because that goblin does not have enough health for that strike.
Unless
coming.
there's cleave.
I mean, he'd have to wrap 10 feet around.
It works. God damn, that goblin is dead. He is so dead.
Yeah. So
Bro,
you-
this guy ain't ready to see what about to happen.
I don't think I can't cast my armor back at this, right? After that attack.
No, not after that attack. But this goblin
Okay.
is dead. You strike him, cut him straight up the middle.
I look to my right. You're next.
This is not looking good. Next is Vince.
I'm not looking good. Oh no.
Dude, half the time you looking good.
I thought I had full health, and then once they were like, they got opportunity attack. I was like, I'm good. Look at my health. Oh fuck.
So, the wall, there's a wall behind me, right? It's just
Yes.
immediately behind me.
Yes.
I'm going to turn around, bounce off of it, and just fucking Superman punch the shit out of this dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Any specific rolls?
roll to attack.
Okay.
Well, first give me an acrobatics.
Yeah, I was gonna say that should
Vince slips and smacks his face into the rocks.
takes the last 5 damage. Okay, acrobatics. Don't fail me now. My rolls have been so fucking inconsistent. 18 plus 2, 30, 20. Let's go.
You run up, backflip, you spin around the air to go to punch this guy. Give me an attack roll.
Fucking 13.
That is his armor class.
Fuck him. 33 damage.
3 damage on this guy.
Ugh, dude.
He's brawling with this fucking dude.
This goblin boss, not goblin boss, this goblin brute gets blinded by getting fingers shoved into his eyes, and in the chaos just gets decked across the jaw, doesn't even see the cool flip move. When Sebastian looks over, it's like, yeah!
Knock him out.
Well,
like as soon as he lands, he's just like, ugh.
You do still have movement, and neither Grem nor this goblin brute have a reaction right now.
Oh. Fuck. Anything else? As a free action, I'm going to like reach my hand out and just simply shout at Sebastian, "Pan!"
All right, on Sebastian's turn, he will hand you that pan.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Nothing beats blunt force trauma like a fucking cast iron skillet.
all right. Up next is this brute who doesn't know what's going on anymore, so he's just going to make a wild attack in the general direction of Vince. Yeah, that is a 9 to hit.
9. It's
Yeah, no.
just I would say like after landing and hitting that punch, like he's on like a Superman pose, or like on one knee, and just simply like ducks underneath the.
Yeah,
screen.
this brute swings his spear completely not the way you're supposed to use the spear, but he swings it wildly, goes over both Vince and Sebastian's heads.
Ugh. Does
up
it hit
next-
Graham?
No, doesn't have that reach.
Oh.
Up next is Athera. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna bonus action wild shape. All right.
Oh, can you do that while in wild shape?
Well, correction. I'm gonna bonus action drop my wild shape,
Okay, gotcha.
and then I'm gonna wild shape again as an action into
Okay.
a brown bear.
What's the size of a brown bear?
It's a large again.
All right. Because I forgot to adjust your size for the more bounder, we're just going to ignore that. But
What's the challenge rating of a brown bear?
It's a challenge rating of 1.
Really?
Yes, because of my circle, I am currently allowed to be a challenge rating of 1.
yeah,
All right.
circle of the moon.
Druids are fucking dope.
Dude, I know.
I need to after this. I need to tell you about my druid Cathal.
All right, so yeah, you become a brown bear.
Oh my god, Ben, your parents are here.
Oh my god.
No, and your brothers.
Why
Apparently.
is it's Sunday?
I don't know.
All right. Anyways, continue.
All right,
And
so
that'll be
that's
all.
Your bonus action in action. So you do still have movement if you want to use it.
What is the state of the crew?
5 HP.
Down.
21 HP.
Okay, so we're good so far. All right, I'll put.
It's about a fair fight right now.
Scott is not happy. Scott, what is the
Fucking-
state of your saving throws?
I have 1 fail so far.
I'll fucking pick Scott up on my turn. You just do what you're gonna do.
Okay, well I don't have anything but movement right now.
I just, there's just okay, we're good then. It's just.
We're fine.
I know James is hurting.
All right, I'll
James is
just
hurting.
stay there.
All right. Up next,
I'm gonna look at James' character sheet right now. Hold on.
he's hurting. It's Grem's turn now. He's gonna make another attack at Sebastian with advantage.
James is also at 5 HP.
Wow,
Oh.
those are 2 very bad rolls.
For
Sebastian has fucking plot armor.
Bro,
Sebastian's the
Sebastian's
main
built
character.
different.
I rolled a 2 and a 7.
Let's
Batman
go.
ain't got shit on Sebastian.
So yeah, Grem once again goes to strike at Sebastian, which I actually forgot Sebastian's turn. So I'm gonna say, as he's taking out the pan to hand to Vince, he knocks it away, hands it to Vince.
Ding.
It's like Mr. Bean energy.
He's gonna make a strike at this Goblin Brute, which that's going to hit. And then a short sword is this. Wow, this I don't think I've rolled anything other than a 1 on this dice. So yeah, that's gonna be 3 more damage against that guy.
What round are we in?
No idea.
4, I think.
Hmm.
Somewhere around 4. So yeah, that was Sebastian's turn. Grem, he did his turn. Goblins are dead. So Febjorn, it's your turn.
Hey,
You can at least stabilize him so he's not making saving throws anymore.
I guess.
No, you're fine. Leave me. Leave me. It's a whatever. We're good. I will. Oh god.
Oh no, he's leaving me.
It's like the dramatic friend. It's like, go on without me. Okay, wait.
All right, you know what? High or low, Scott?
What?
High or low? Just say one. High or low?
Low.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna walk towards the Goblin Boss.
God.
All right.
That's unfortunate.
Are you still dragging this goblin cleric?
God, that's ridiculous. Oh no.
I'll drop him.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can just get there.
All right, I'm gonna take a big old meaty thwack at Mr. Goblin Boss here.
Yo, if I get a
Alright.
nat 1, I'm
Roll a
gonna
hit.
be pissed. I'm gonna legit be pissed.
It's all right. You'll have
So-
another character.
15 hit.
I worked
15
very
hit.
hard on this one, and this will be
Yeah.
the second time in session 2 I fucking died.
That does not hit.
That doesn't hit? Jesus.
No.
What didn't hit?
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
you-
no, I was wrong. Okay, I rolled a 12, I added +3, I'm actually +5.
That
17.
barely hits.
Fuck.
17 is this guy's armor class.
I was still working under the assumption that it was a strength check, so I was doing the +3. Jesus Christ. Okay. 17. Jesus.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Fucking Christ. What am I looking for? 8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. You reel back your giant warhammer and bring it down on this guy. Goblin Boss brings up what wooden shield he has crafted onto this side. Comes up. Doesn't matter. He brings it up too low. It hits the hilt of your hammer and continues going right into him.
How does he look right now?
That hit did a chunk out of him, but not quite bloodied.
Fuck. Okay.
So
Who is that? Why is he huge?
he is a large brown bear.
More like a lizard to me.
Oh, that's Micah? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Nope. It is the Goblin's boss turn.
Oh.
Who is
Puncher just starts talking and is like, "Oh, is it my turn?"
he just fuck you, and he points to Grem. Get over here! And Grem will move on his turn.
Opportunity. Sebastian, attack of opportunity. Fuck yeah.
Well, Grem can't move just yet. It's not his turn, but he will move once the Goblin Boss, or once it's Grem's turn again. He is going to make 2 attacks at Febjorn for, dropping the hammer on him. The first attack is I have to remember what the fuck. A 14 to hit,
Nope.
and the second attack is a natural 1, so
Oh,
completely
that hits.
misses.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the hammer hits the head, completely disoriented. He just swings wildly, misses both times.
Yeah. Oh wait. Does it cost my bonus action to put my shield back up?
No,
No. What does it cost?
I'd say it's a free action.
A free action? Okay. Then I have my shield back up.
All right. So that's the Goblin Boss's turn. Kane, make your next death saving throw.
14.
That's a pass. 1 fail, 1 success. James, your turn.
Where'd he go?
Okay, hold on. This time, I'm going to. Fuck. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis
All right.
so I can give myself the 5 extra HP.
Yeah. So yeah, you focus a bit, and the moisture in the air begins to collect onto your body as you then become to have a almost ethereal ice armor across your chest.
And I'm going to stay where I am
All right.
between the big bear, and so that way nobody else can attack me.
All right. Vince, it is your turn.
I'm taking the cast iron pan. I'm just gonna swing it across this dude's head, hopefully knocking him out once and fucking for all.
All right, roll to attack. I do count as a finesse weapon, so you can use your dex if it's higher than your strength.
Nope,
Uh,
strength.
I don't think you're proficient in frying pan or simple weapons. I'm going to count it as.
No,
No, so you don't get to add your proficiency
I
bonus.
was like, I was looking like, what's proficient in a simple weapon? And I'm correct, it is a dagger. But that's like the dude. I was making the joke about this the other day. Like, to become any class, you just have to be a proficient in at least a dagger, and you're in.
Yeah.
You've reached level 1. 15 plus 2 for my strength,
Yep. That hits. Roll damage.
which is what, D4?
It's a D4 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, please 6 damage. For the love of God, I'm sick and tired of 3. It's 6. Fuck him.
You bring this pan across his head, crack his jaw. Something, his head like hyperextends and goes back, and he collapses onto the ground unconscious.
Oh god.
Next in the order was that brute, but he is down. Athera, your turn.
You want the rest of this pizza?
No, I'm good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go and attack the Goblin Boss.
Yeah, make
The
an
last
attack.
one. The last
All right,
one.
so per usual, the brown bear has 2 attacks. Yeah.
Okay, multi-attack.
Yeah.
All right, make 2 attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll for both right now.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god!
What'd you roll?
2 nat 1s.
On both?
2 nat 1s.
Yeah, so you go to attack, you rear back, throw your paws down, just hit on either side of the Goblin Boss. He ducks in between your paws, completely misses.
Intimidation.
Nah, those are not ones. No
God,
intimidation.
this game's garbage.
Up next is Sebastian, who is seeing that the Goblin Brute that he was worrying about is gone, and Vince is safe from that. He's going to turn his attention to Grem, and is going to attack Grem.
Don't fucking kill him.
That is 15 to hit, which is the armor class. He's going to attack with the flat part of the blade. Grem is out. Sebastian reels around, smacks Grem across the face, and Grem just falls unconscious.
Good job.
All right, all that's left is this Goblin Boss. It is Febjorn's turn.
Big ol' whacking.
You can get advantage for flanking if you just move to the side.
Yes. Ooh, one of them was a nat 1. No, neither of them hit though.
What was the other attack?
9 plus
9, yeah.
5.
Yep, that's 14 does not hit. Goblin Boss trying everything he can to stay alive, parries the attack of your hammer. God damn it! Can't end this way! And next is going to be the Goblin Boss turn. He is going to attack Athera. First attack is a... God, I never remember his to hit. First attack is a 22 to hit.
On the Thera?
Yep.
Oh god.
Dude, it's a big fucking bear.
I mean, yeah, I know. But it's 22 to hit.
I would assume he knows that a 22 hits.
Hey, look, confirmation, baby. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to reel around at Febjorn.
Why would he do
Another
that?
attack. That is a 17 to hit.
Nope. Fuck you.
Yeah, reels around to hit with his other scimitar. Bound off.
Febjorn's just like, fucking hit me.
Damn it! And you see he's starting to reach in his pocket for something.
Like, cut his dick off.
Kane, make a death saving throw.
Come on, that's 20. That's 20.
No, it's a 15. I'm still good. Just
That's
over here,
another
laying
pass.
on the ground.
All right.
Sebastian,
James,
pick him
your
up.
turn. James, it's your turn.
Well, since nobody's picked up Kane, I think I'll go ahead and go pick him up.
All right. You're gonna go stabilize him.
Yeah.
All right. Make a medicine check.
Oh, please succeed.
19.
19. Yeah. Kane is stable. He's not conscious, but he is no longer making death saves.
He's not conscious? Wow.
He's still unconscious.
Yeah, he's still at 0. He's just not making death saves, so he is stable.
Yeah.
All right. So that is your action, James. You do still have 15 feet of movement if you want to use it.
Don't get in front of me. That's all I'm
Nah,
saying.
yeah, nah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stay. Actually, I'm gonna make my way towards.
Downtown.
No. I was gonna say closer towards the door because I kind of want to get out of here because things are getting intense.
All right, you staying where you are?
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
All right. Vince, it is your turn.
Can I get a rough estimate of how the Goblin Boss is looking?
About the same time, or about as much as last time that was said.
I did not hear. I'm sorry.
He's looking pretty hurt, but not quite bloodied yet.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna like flip the pan, catch it. I'm gonna fucking chuck it across the room, try to hit him with it.
All right. What is the range on that? Oh fuck. 25 feet. I'll say if you move up 5 feet, you won't do it with disadvantage.
Fuck it. I'll take the step forward and
All right. Roll to hit. And this is using your dexterity because you're throwing it.
God damn it, that's right. So this is a flat D20. I believe in you. What is that? Oh, that's right. Yeah, nothing. 18. I hit him.
That hits him.
There. 18.
Throw the frying pan, and like in the Hitman games where it just flies forward. What happens? Hits him right in the head. Go ahead and roll D4. 2 damage.
Just the comical doom.
Just pong, ding, 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 as it hits the ground.
February, if you look at Vince, he just goes, I tried.
You're doing great, Grandpa.
All right. Next in the order is Athera. What are you doing?
Not a whole lot has changed, so I think I'll.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
All right,
Might
make
as
them
well.
both with advantage because you are flanking.
Let's go. Oh, I forgot I was flanking last time anyway as well.
No, February
Alright.
was down below.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna roll 4 then, and I'll take the highest 2.
Roll two, and then roll 2 more.
I've already rolled.
Because if you roll 4, and then take the highest 2, that's a bit different than rolling 2 and rolling 2 and take the highest, and rolling 2 and take the highest. So go ahead and roll 2 for the first attack, and then roll 2 more for the second attack.
Oh,
Wait,
I
what?
see.
Oh,
I
okay.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, even better. Okay, so first one.
18 and a 4.
All right, so 18 hits. That's first attack hits, and the second one.
An 8 plus, I believe, 4? Oh, no, 8 plus 6.
So
So
14. That's your highest.
Yeah, first one does.
Yeah, the first one hits. The second one doesn't.
a 14 doesn't hit?
Nope.
No, his AC is 17.
Dang. Alright.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, so the bite hits, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay, 1d8. Fuck! It was close, Ben. It was on the fucking edge. Alright, so 5 plus 4.
So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage
All right. This
with my
guy
teeth.
is fucking hurt. He is bleeding out of multiple places. Up next is Sebastian, who's going to run up. I've been forgetting to do this, but he has pack tactics, but that doesn't matter because he rolled a 16. So he rolls up to go to stab, but even in the broken and sorry state that this Goblin Boss is in, he's still able to put the shield where it needs to block that attack.
His groin. You know,
He's wearing a
Sebastian
cup,
Davey.
actually. He suspected this. Alright, up next is Febjorn.
Big swing.
You got advantage.
Advantage. One of them's a natural 19.
That definitely hits. And
Big ol' swing.
how do you want to kill him?
Oh. This is gonna be a two-stage murder.
Alright.
So first he's gonna take his warhammer and just fucking like sweep his legs out from under him, and then on the the momentum from that is gonna bring it back around and just fucking like those carnival games where you try to like ding the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just his fucking head.
Yeah, so you sweep the legs out from underneath this Goblin Boss, falls, cracks against the ground. No! You bring it down, splatter his head. And that is the end of this combat.
Nice.
So what are you all doing at this point? Because
Sleeping.
Fucking dead.
Bjorn, in just a blind rage, is still just pounding into this dude's head over and fucking over again.
I'm gonna go over to that mountain of gold in the corner.
all right,
Gold? Oh, I didn't even notice there was a mountain of gold.
I'm gonna start filling my pockets.
you start filling your pockets. What is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna look for some way to haul the harvest because it doesn't look as though there's anything in there. But I assume if I make a perception check, I'll find something.
Well, there is the cart over on this side.
Oh,
It is
okay.
it is a bit broken, but it is in here.
You happen to have a master blacksmith that could maybe,
Well, you seem to be a bit preoccupied at the moment.
I'm sure I could be convinced to stop beating this dead horse.
February.
He stops halfway through a swing and just like, huh? What?
Yeah.
While this happens, Aethera is going to drop her wild shape,
Okay.
walk over to our very injured friend here,
Mm-hmm.
and cast Cure Wounds.
All right. Go ahead and roll that health.
Fucking 2 plus 4, 6.
Wait, did I
This
miss
is-
something? What happened to Grim?
Oh,
Grim's
got
away.
Grim's asleep.
Okay, good.
Grim got knocked the fuck out.
Go the fuck to sleep, Grim.
Kane, you wake up on the ground. Aethera, hands on your chest, pumping you with this magical life.
Aethera is pumping you right now.
Giving you CPR right now. But in this world, it seems like magic that it works.
It's just CPR. It's just modern medicine. That's what it is. It's all. There's no magic. It's just modern medicine.
So yeah, you now have 6 points. You are on your back and conscious.
Oh fuck!
Then
What
she
did I
looked at,
miss?
Ben, what's your character name again?
Vince.
Vince. She looks over at Vince. So, do you want the last of the bit of healing that I have, or do I stabilize Grim, or are we just gonna leave him? Are you gonna leave him be for a minute, or
I'll
do you want me
stabilize
to?
Grim.
All right, you'll take
You-
care of Grim.
I look over at James, who's also bleeding out as much as I am.
Fucking everyone's fucked up right now.
Kill
I'm
him.
fine.
Just get him.
I'm at 21 out of 22. I'm doing great here.
You and me are the only two here that are doing fine.
Hey, y'all give me credit. I'm a wizard. I threw hands. I threw hands with a fucking beefy
Fair.
goblin.
Fair point. You literally
You did
threw
great, bud.
hands. You did good, Chief.
I would have, in any other scenario, I would have been expected to fucking die here. I did not.
Yeah, Febion's gonna walk over and try his best to get the cart at least semi-functional.
All right. Yeah, you. There's plenty of wood around here. You're able to grab some lumber from other places. You start working away on it. It's going to take a few minutes, but you're working on it.
Okay. But just before he starts, he just points his hammer at James and says, "Someone make sure that fucker doesn't put all of that gold in his pocket. I'm pretty sure some of this belongs to my town."
I think they only stole the harvest.
Points the hammer at Vince, or at not at Vince, at fucking Kane. Is like, "Do you want to be next?"
Oh God.
Fabian is not in the mood to be questioned right now.
Look.
You are not our
we-
leader, and this is not. It's no guarantee. This is your money.
All right, that's it. Listen to the big ass bear here, okay? Let's.
You're no
let's
longer
not-
You're not a bear. What the fuck are you talking about? A bear?
Keep it up. I'll throw hands with you any day of the week.
I don't know what you're talking about. A bear?
All right, you know what?
I was asleep the
There's
entire time.
There's a large blood streak as Vince is crawling towards the harvest.
Yeah. You look. This is not a lot of harvest for a single town. A lot of the food here is either gone missing or has been eaten. There's still a substantial amount, but it's not nearly as much as the town had.
Yeah. And the point wasn't all of that gold goes back to the town. The point was make sure James doesn't take all of the fucking gold.
Oh.
This is currently filling his fucking pockets with it.
He's filling his already full pockets with
It's
gold.
now shrimp and gold. It's gonna melt and have gold shrimp.
And pasta and gold.
Shrimp, gold, and pasta. It's butter. It's not actually gold.
It's actually.
You take a bite, it's actually made of chocolate. It's
Oh
one of
my
those full
gosh.
wrapped chocolates that looks like coins.
Hey, yo, this is a luxury. We can sell this for an amazing amount.
We can sell this for real gold.
Maybe even like a 1/100th of.
Chocolate wasn't even invented back then these days.
Kane's gonna get up and help walk over to Vince and help pick up Vince and walk over to the harvest.
I'm gonna try not to bleed over everything, but like take an apple to eat it so I can feel better.
You eat an apple. It's still sweet. It's still freshly picked.
Okay. I'm not dying. Not yet.
Don't worry, Vince.
Shit.
We'll get what's here back to the people, and we'll figure out
My
what to do
test is
with
supposed
it.
to be out.
No, you should probably pull those back in.
Are
Okay.
you reassuring Vince it's Febion's town? Don't worry,
So-
we'll help out this other guy's town.
Okay. From the cart that Febion's picking up, how much of this can we carry on it?
You can carry pretty much all of it. It's not a super big amount of food that's here, but and the image that's in the stream right now, that cart is a bit bigger than what it seems. It can hold a lot of this food.
We're taking half of it.
Athera. Should we bring back the good old push on the wall trick? There's gonna start.
Not yet.
There's
You
gonna
want to
start.
spend the time pushing on all of these
Yeah,
walls?
push on all the walls.
There's gonna start. She's gonna use her investigative abilities.
She's gonna use the Aladdin technique, the one
She's
passed
gonna
around
look-
every country and every continent. The Aladdin technique.
the millennia of time. The age-old question.
Can I push on that wall?
Is there a secret passage here? But she's just gonna take a look around for the most part, since she's not able to assist too much right now.
Yeah, you look around the room. This seems to be where the cave ends. There's no offshoots, no real places for another cave to start.
What do you mean we're taking half of it, Vince? This is the town. We're bringing all of it back.
We're taking half of it.
We're taking all of it.
Can she hear this conversation going on between the two of them?
Yeah, it's a small enough room.
I would kind of agree with my old friend here.
Those people worked very hard for this, and they get taxed extremely hard by the kingdom.
And the people here are starving.
They stole it.
Not all should be condemned for the actions of the one. And I point at the now mush head of the.
We're not condemning them. We're taking back what was stolen to people who need it from the kingdom. Those people worked to pay off their debts. It should not be gotten through theft. It should be worked for. They didn't work for it. They can still work for it and provide for themselves.
And they can do it with something to stand on.
We take.
I'm not going to condemn.
We take at minimum 3/4.
What about this? All of that gold didn't, maybe some of that gold came from the town, but a majority of it was probably stolen from other settlements.
Sebastian is now helping James pile gold in his pockets.
I will smash both of their fucking heads in if they don't.
Sebastian turns around and offers a handful.
We leave some of the gold for the goblins here. We leave some of the food, and then we take some of the gold and a majority of the food. We leave the goblins something so that they may continue to survive, but we take enough for my village to be returned to what they rightfully deserve.
Well, my pockets are full, so I'm gonna start heading towards the door.
How much gold did he acquire?
We'll get to that in a minute. So,
At
of this
least
pile,
6.
about how much are you taking? A
Um,
rough fraction.
Of the gold?
Yeah.
Are you telling me, or like total, or?
No, I
the
think the
group.
crew.
I'd say
Yes.
all in all, we'll probably take 75% of it. Because that's a lot of fucking gold, it seems like, to me at least.
Shit, I was gonna say fucking half.
I took 200. I counted 250 pieces of gold.
All right. So you're gonna leave a quarter of what's there.
If that's fine with everybody else.
Oh yeah,
I'd say 65.
I would-
65%.
60-40.
How much gold is actually there, Josh?
From what's been gathered already, between
From a
Sebastian's
quick
pocket
look.
and
From-
James's pocket, they were able to take about a third of it. And if you're looking at rough estimates, that's about 350 gold.
A third of it is about 350.
Yeah.
So it's around about 1,000 gold altogether. I think
No.
that's fair if we. No?
So
3%?
instead of just taking what they took and a
third
small reparation from the funds that you cannot prove they took from your city, we know they just took food. So you want to also take their funds so they can provide for themselves afterward. So you want to do what they did to your town with their funds.
Actually, I don't
Hold on.
believe the
Can I roll
gold
history
was
to see
taken
if
from the
goblins
town.
even have a use for gold other than collecting it for it being
Didn't
sharpened?
Grim said they trade?
Yeah, go ahead and make a history check. It's a low DC. You've traveled.
History 13.
13. Yeah, you know enough that while this goblin village is fairly self-isolated, there are traveling merchants that go into this area. They have good relations with the goblins, and they do a bit of trade.
Okay.
About how many goblins live in this town?
About 30 to 40.
All right, guys.
30 to 40.
Okay, they don't need
I'm
that much
gonna-
gold.
I'm gonna suggest something. Okay. We round up all the goblins. Okay.
I don't like where this is
Execute
going.
them.
We make it like goblin slaves.
Shut up. I heard that.
Oh my god. We take the goblins and we sell them into slavery.
Oh God.
We make them run the fields.
And we keep them all in here at night.
That had better be a joke suggestion. February just.
You know, actually, the solid question is why can't we technically just bring these two towns, I guess, together?
I was kind of thinking that. What if we did bring
Like a mutual-
the friendly goblins?
A mutual understanding that they would need to work for their food and a place to stay.
But they wouldn't get paid anything.
It's not like the farmers and everything get paid for anything either.
That's a good idea. It's just that's a democracy that
But
takes
we're the
time, but it is
farmers.
a
They're the
beautiful
workers.
idea.
You know what I mean?
I mean, other than what just happened, is there really any hostile relations between
It
the
seems
villagers
like they
and
need
us here?
somebody to tell them what to do. So I see 4 people here that don't mind, leading them on.
We don't mind trying to help them secure a way to continue living. They are here essentially starving from what we noticed.
Which is why we feed them and we give them a place to live, but they have to obey everything we say.
No. We
That's-
treat them like
That's servitude.
we treat them like proper individuals.
It sounds like
You were about to
grandpa's
say
on my
property.
side.
I thought you were gonna say property.
That's not my property.
Bippity boppity, you're all my property.
We'll buy them with their own gold.
This is turning very,
I
very
don't-
much into my comment that I made earlier.
Yeah, no. This,
All right, you know what? Start up the camps. Let's go.
No.
No.
All right. Here's what I think we do. We take about 75% of the food. We leave a larger majority of the gold. So let's say, assuming there's what you said, 350 gold was about a third of it.
Yeah.
So that's around about 1,000 gold altogether. We each take a small amount of gold, just for our troubles, because that's how fucking D&D works. And then
Indeed.
we shut the fuck up. We go outside. We talk to the goblins. We tell them the situation. We offer to aid them in regaining their stockpile through trading, through fair trading, perhaps even with the town that the food is stolen from. That way, It's fucking pro bono.
We can build them little outhouses. Could make them these nifty little collars, you know.
Bjorn is just already loading food onto the wagon.
Yeah, Kane's getting
Well,
bags of food. put on
Aether's
the
gonna
wagon.
help start loading up some of the
Whatever
gold.
strength, whatever strength Vince has got, with the assistance of Mage Hand, trying to load stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bjorn's just like talking and walking.
so Grem is still unconscious on the ground.
Leave him.
It's
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Leave him.
I'll use my last point in lay on hands, and I will revive him.
See, Grem wakes up. Oh no, it happened again.
It's alright, bud.
Kane's gonna walk over to.
You know
Grim.
something I realized? We butchered everyone in this room besides
There is still also an unconscious goblin brute.
There is an unconscious goblin brute. Yeah.
I run towards him and slit his throat.
Oh my god!
No,
No.
he's no longer a fucking threat. Jesus.
Aetheria's gonna
Exactly.
run over and she's gonna use her last cure wounds on the brute.
Hey, so
See, he
he's still
wakes
alive
up.
anyway.
Hey, my head fucking hurts.
Hey, so
Hey, are you gonna try to keep killing us, or
are you gonna try to fight us or something?
we good?
Are you a good guy?
Where's the
Are you
boss?
with that asshole over there? She points over the bloody to the mush on the floor.
What happened?
Trust me, pal.
Oh,
I'm having the
God.
same thought.
It was fair. Just be happy.
Sadly, we couldn't spare you all, but you know the goblin, whatever you want to call him over here. Just out of curiosity, did you want to do this, or was this done forcibly to you?
Does anyone want to do anything they're told?
You know, fair
That's
point.
that's not an answer to the question, actually.
I agree, and I just.
Were you magically convinced to do this, or did you do this of your own free will? And Febjorn is readying his hammer for the answer.
Man, don't want any trouble. It's alright. You guys all look very pissed.
Answer the question.
I may have been paramilitary, but my choice. Alright?
Uh-huh.
I guard the people I was told to guard. Clearly, I
You were-
fucking failed.
You were just a guard?
You're for the fucking boss.
Have you killed any innocent people?
Define innocent.
I cast. I cast.
Kane walks in front of all of them.
Cast.
I mean, Aetheria's currently stand between him and everyone.
Yeah,
so.
Kane's gonna walk, and he's stepping in front of the brute in between everybody who's.
As we've said, we're trying not to cause hostile relations between this city and the one that we're currently living in, Febjorn.
And in the background, all you guys, like I'm just getting mad, and like you see my gills flaring and everything.
I didn't think a fish could get rabies.
Yo, does your dog have rabies?
Kane's gonna turn around and like reach a hand to the brute, and you're like, "You were a soldier for a very shitty command."
Look, I've done things I ain't proud of. Alright?
It's Rocky Balboa.
I don't want trouble. Don't want to end up like the boss. So just take the shit and leave. I won't cause you no more trouble.
Look, here's the thing. We are trying to right a wrong. But in trying to right that wrong, we seem to have gone a little wild. we will be taking, he looks at Vince, most of the food that was stolen. He goes, we will also, looks at Fabian, be taking a good portion of your money and heading back to the village that it was taken from. We
Just
also
fucking take it.
we want to start a partnership between you and the village that was wronged, so that you both can live better. Now, if you are done in the line of work of stealing from the innocent and hurting the innocent,
You want a job?
we could use somebody who could run it.
You could use.
know if that's the job for me.
Do you know somebody who is?
Probably.
Hey, wait, he
Someone
stops.
in this village.
He stops, and he turns and he looks at the unconscious Grim.
Oh, Graham is conscious.
Oh, he looks at Grim, and he goes, "Do you think you could do it?"
Oh God, it's a lot of, it's a lot of pressure. I could try.
All we need is a try. Also, I would assume that once he was healed, at least what I want is like wherever Grim stabbed him, is now a scar.
Mm-hmm.
And he lifts it up and he shows Grim the scar and he goes, and he points at Grim's arm and he goes, "I guess we're even."
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we should get this stuff out.
Let's get it all loaded up.
Yeah, and so you.
And he looks at the brute and he goes, "You help."
Fuck, all right, I don't end up. And so yeah, you all spend the next like 30 minutes so loading all of as much food as you can into the cart, leaving roughly a quarter of it. Spend some time putting some gold into bags, to take with you. You get the cart out. I'm just gonna yada yada over the trap, save some time there. Eventually, you guys all come out to a crowd of goblins that have now gathered in front of the cave. You look up. Is he dead?
The boss, yes.
The crowd erupts into cheers. As all the
You see, they're
goblins.
not bad people.
During all of this commotion,
We die.
Vince, you look off into the distance. In between the trees, just before the wooden wall, and you see a familiar face. Someone that shouldn't be this far out. What do you do?
How well do I recognize this face? Roll perception, I assume?
Yep.
It's your mother.
It's a nat 20!
This is Dorian.
The look bitch just gave.
Oh. Hold on.
He turns, walks away.
Does she-
behind some tents?
Does Athera notice anything?
Roll a perception.
Perception. Uh, 18.
You know something has caught Vince's eye.
She kind of gives him the good old quick elbow, the soft jab to the side. Are you okay?
Knocks him out.
One moment, and Vince is going to at least head in that direction to where Dorian was.
She's going to sneakily follow.
Roll stealth.
19.
19. Vince, what is your passive perception?
11.
And are you actively making sure you're not followed, or are you just going?
I'm just going.
Okay, so yeah, you easily tail him. He's moving kind of fast. Vince, you get to the spot where you saw Dorian and turn to look in the direction he went, and impossibly far at the end of this little pathway near the wall, you see him walking towards the front gate.
Sprinting with whatever with whatever strength I've got left. I'm gonna try to get there as fast as possible.
Okay.
The moment she sees him just take off, she's going to do the same.
All right. And so, Vince, you get to this corner where the two walls meet, and you see Dorian just walk out the front gate.
I'm gonna follow past that gate.
You still following Athera?
Yes.
Okay. Vince, you run out, and off in the distance again, you see Dorian staring, looking at you as he turns and walks into the forest.
Oh, fucking this boy. And I'm going to, with fatherly intent, yes, I'm going to chase after my son.
Yeah, you
That bastard shouldn't be out here.
about how far away are you tailing him, Athera?
I'd say 15 feet, roughly.
15 feet? Okay.
Not like right on his ass, but
Mm-hmm.
still close enough.
All right. So, Vince, you get to the spot where you saw Dorian turn into the woods. You dart in there, and in the short time, Athera, that you lose sight of Vince, you get to the spot where you saw him, and Vince is gone.
Okay, so where am I?
Would she know a direction in which he took before she lost sight of him?
You just saw him turn left into the woods, and in the short time that he was out of your view, he was gone.
Damn. She would just be shocked,
It's another one of his
unsure
magic
of what
tricks.
to do.
Well, Grandpa's gone.
Grandpa, no! He didn't have his medicine!
I don't know what you expect from me.
Well, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Kane, I guess, is talking to the goblins, just being like, I think he picks Grim up, and he sits Grim in the cart, and he says, "Now that your boss is no longer available, we are going to hopefully, we would love to set up a partnership between you and the village that this harvest had been stolen from,
Sherfield.
Sherfield." And
Yeah, I pay attention, Josh.
And also, Ben, you can now leave the call.
All right, cool.
Oh!
Good night, everybody.
Damn.
He's like, "We left you food, and we left you funds to be able to complete trade. But the food and funds in this cart are going back to their people. We have left Grim. Grim has been with us, and he helped to get rid of your boss."
Grim will do his best.
And
We shall establish better trades with the neighboring cities. So hopefully no more hunger. Yeah.
Kane start to clap.
Do any the rest of you start to clap?
I guess not. They're
Febjorn just like begins wheeling the cart like towards the front gate.
with Grim's still on it. Grim's on the top of it.
I need to get down. It's a large ball.
I put him back on the ground. He's like,
Febjorn has not been paying attention and is very single-minded right now.
we are going to get this back to its people, and then we will hopefully, Grim, I guess if you'd like to come with us, you can talk to the head of the town when we're there.
Sure. Okay, yeah. I can.
He looks at the brute and he goes, no funny business.
I don't want to end up like that guy. I don't want to end up like the boss did. No funny business. None for me. Nope. I'm done.
Unfortunately, you will probably have to clean out your storeroom.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Athera comes back now. After a couple minutes of searching.
Wait, did Sebastian not run with Vince?
Sebastian didn't notice Vince leave.
Oh fuck.
Where did you
So
go?
now we just
here?
have to babysit this fucking lizard? Jesus Christ.
Where did you go, Athera?
So Vince looked like he, I guess you could say, saw a ghost.
Okay.
Febjorn, upon like vaguely hearing this, just like stops the cart for a second,
So
and then just keeps
essentially-
going.
Essentially, he started walking away, like in that direction. She points to where she came from. And then when he got like to look at the main gate, he took off for no reason. So naturally, I tried to follow him, or I did follow him. Correction. He ran down the road, out of the gate, down the road, like going back where we came, and he just took a left and went into the forest.
So he's in the woods?
I wasn't that far behind him, but when I got where he was fucking gone.
So
I ran in. I was shocked, first off. I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked at the fact that this old man was gone completely. But
This
I
old man
then
just started sprinting.
I then ran in and looked for him for a minute. He's gone. Just he's not here anymore.
did he didn't leave? Did he not leave any tracks or?
No, I guess.
Oh, these problems just keep popping up.
No, it's fine. I closed it.
I was, yeah, I gotta, there we go. Well, it's up to, we gotta make a decision on it. We probably need to find Vince. But we also need to get this food back to Sherfield.
I mean, with the way he was moving, I think he's fine. But if you want to look endlessly through this massive fucking forest,
If there were no tracks, I don't think we'd be able to find them.
You see Sebastian comes up. listening to this whole thing. And Athera, you hear, "We need to find him. I don't know where he would have gone."
I guess since we're leaving the town anyways, whenever we get to the front gate, Kane would look over at Athera and be like, could you show me where exactly he disappeared?
Yeah, I can go to the spot that I lost him at if you want me to.
And I guess I'll do a survival check and see if maybe I can find tracks or whatever, investigation, survival, whatever you want it to be.
Go ahead and make survival.
Survival.
Investigation or survival, your choice.
That is a 16.
Yeah, so Athera leads you over to the spot where she said that Vince had disappeared. And you do see evidence of a man that had been running into these woods. And then the tracks just kind of end.
I reach my hand out, like, where they end.
It's just air.
Oh god, did I just push on air?
Pushing on walls, pushing on air.
I'm gonna find something new to push on every campaign.
Quick push on tree.
Push on tree.
Tree is tree.
Hey, real quick, can I go back into the storeroom and check the walls?
We've already made that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might
I
have
already
made
made
that
the
joke
joke.
earlier.
What about the door?
There's only one door.
Yeah, I want to push on it, see if it opens.
We already did.
Or
He opened it with a hammer. It opened real hard.
Hey, this door moves.
Kane's
No
gonna
shit,
look.
James. It's a door.
Kane's gonna look at Sebastian, and he's like, I don't know if you understand me, super clearly.
want to cast devastation
But
on
I,
I hate you.
he kind of looks and he points. He's like, I have no tracks to follow. I don't know if we'll even be able to find them.
see Sebastian looks at you. He points at the cart. Grunts and points to the direction that you guys came from. And then points at the ground.
You want us to take it back and then come back?
Ah,
We can do that. Would you like to come with us?
Is the next arc just gonna be looking for Finn?
Athera,
Looking for Grandpa.
man, you guys thought "Where's My Grandpa" was gonna be a one-off joke. Hell no.
Josh has turned it into the actual campaign. There is nothing else. He deleted it. It's now just Find Grandpa.
It's
And
turned into Finding Grandpa.
he goes, okay,
For Finding Nemo.
we'll get Sherfield back their supplies, and then we'll find Vince for you. Let's get moving.
Athera just moves over and pats Sebastian on the head.
He climbs up onto the cart and just points forward.
February this entire time is still like moving forward. Is still moving towards the front gate.
So the ground in the woods is very, very tough to pull a cart this size, especially this loaded down through.
Yeah.
You guys are able to do it. Just takes a lot of time, and the once sunny sky that you were greeted to going into the town has become littered with clouds that get heavier and heavier. As the day goes on, the blue sky gets hidden by a thick layer of clouds. And you guys get out of the woods just as the sun begins to set over the horizon. You've got maybe 1 hour of sunlight left and a 4-hour walk ahead of you.
It's been a long day. I think we need to make the rest of this trip when we're rested.
Yeah. Let's get a long rest and then continue in the morning.
Can we find like a place to like set the cart and at least have like a partial cover from like?
And to
the
make it
winds and
easier on
stuff?
you guys, Fabian, how do you have this cart set up? Because I could just pull it with my other form, I guess.
I thought you used
I mean,
all your
I'm-
ball shape.
But even tomorrow, he's talking about tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
Okay,
after.
Yeah, I imagined it was just like wheelbarrow handles, but if we have any rope, we could probably just make a bit and bridle like a horse has.
I have 50 feet worth of hemp.
I've got some as well.
I have 50 feet of hemp or something.
We are going to tie this so well.
All right, well, let's do that in the morning.
We're gonna make a holster.
We're gonna set up
Yeah,
camp.
you can set up camp like right up against the forest if you want, or you could go into a bit. Find if you want to go a bit further. I will have you roll a survival check to see if you can find an area that's a good place to put your back up against a wall.
Do we want
Yeah.
cover, or do we wanna do it right here at the woods?
I'd say
think we
some
should go
cover.
a
I'll do
little-
the survival check.
Alright, I have a +3.
I think we should at least go a little further.
Natural
Nope.
19,
Oh yeah.
so a dirty 20.
Yeah. So as you're going along, you spend a bit more time looking for an area. It's a mostly flat terrain, but you do remember a spot that you came through where there was kind of like a sheer drop off with some rock to put your back up against, almost plateau-esque. That you kind of just went around and continued on. But this makes a great spot to set up camp and put your back up against a wall, so you don't have to worry about all directions. At this point, the sun is just dipping past the horizon, although you can't really see it due to the heavy rain clouds that are there. And at this point, some heavy thunder has been pounding. So you all set up camp. How exactly do you set this up? Like, do you protect the cart? Do you create like a canopy? So what are you all doing to set up this camp?
I would set the cart like against the rocks, like so if there's wind, it doesn't get any sheer wind.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what I have in my inventory to be able to. I don't have anything
I
that
don't think
could.
we have a whole lot in the department of.
Yeah, of like covering it. I don't have anything available to cover it. With, so.
Fabian, as far as like what he does once they get to this area. Oh wait, what do I? I do have a bedroll that I could unroll and place over a majority of the stuff in the cart.
We have multiple bedrolls.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if we just put the cart up against the wall, we could then just like all sleep around the cart so that nothing could get to it without directly stepping above us, and even we could take shifts keeping watch over the course of the night.
That would work. All I would need to ask is that I get at least I can't remember what it is. I would need at least a short rest, so.
I mean, you'd still get the long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
All right. So
I mean, I guess
But I'm just gonna basically.
that'll work.
I could
the
use my
best.
bedroll on the cart to cover it, and then I can just lean back against the rocks, and I'll probably take first watch.
Okay. So if each of you takes a 2-hour watch, that would cover the 8 hours needed for a long rest with the 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what you want to do, go ahead and work out who's going to take first, second,
I'll
third,
take
fourth.
first.
I'll take second, I guess.
Well, that would only be 6 hours. Technically.
A long rest
Well,
consists
long
of
rest-
like. Oh, sorry.
With a long rest, you only need 6 hours of sleep as long as there's 2 hours of
Okay.
like low downtime.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take fourth watch.
So that leaves Pond for third.
All right.
James Pond.
Do you all make a fire, or are you just gonna?
I feel like Kane is like, nah, it's gonna start raining, so probably not even worth making a fire for.
Yeah.
All right.
Whenever Fabiorn is asleep, he rolls underneath the cart, since he's probably the only one small enough to do that.
Mhm.
You're small but wide.
It's a tight fit, but you get in there.
What a wide boy.
All right.
So yeah, first watch.
So first watch, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
That is a 9.
A 9. Yeah, as you're watching.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, no, 9. We're good.
Yeah, as you're keeping watch, it's dark out. You don't really have a light, and much less about 15-20 minutes into your watch, the rain starts coming down, and then about an hour and a half in, it's heavy downpour, thundering and lightning all around.
He's using his shield above his head.
At the end of your watch, as far as you know, nothing happened.
He kicks the cart. Fabian, your turn.
Yeah.
So Febjorn,
Yes.
this doesn't wake you up.
This
You wake
doesn't.
up on your own
Okay.
to the sound of heavy rainfall.
Ah. Lovely.
You get out from underneath the cart.
Yes. He gets out from underneath the cart and just kind of like sits up on the edge of it with his feet rested on the like bars at the front.
Okay. You crawl out, look around. None of your friends are there. The only thing there is the cart full of food and the grassy area around you.
Oh.
Thunder crackles out. Flash of lightning all around.
Febjorn gets like a chill down his spine, but like it's not like a oh shit, what the fuck was that chill. It's like a just very alert and almost kind of like excited, like it's not an unpleasant feeling.
And you're sitting here enjoying it. Crack! The entire sky lights up with this one crack of thunder. And you look up towards the clouds and you can kind of see a face emerging out from it. Fabio, you have done well these past few years. Voice booms out across the plains. Voice cracking out like thunder and lingering on just the same. Your time is now. Do you wish to follow the Storm Rider?
Febjorn nods and then speaks calmly and surely, yes, I do.
Power cannot be given. It must be earned. Do you understand?
Stand.
Your imperfection are your own to take care of. Do you understand?
Do I understand?
Then take this power granted to you. Then with one giant flash of light, booming thunder, you wake up to the sound of Kane kicking the side of the cart.
Febjorn jumps awake, immediately, like, grabbing onto his hammer. He still has the, like, goosebumps that he felt in the, previous moments, and they fade away. He realizes what is now going on. He sees Kane and crawls out from underneath the wagon and pulls out his hammer and rests it on his shoulder and waves.
It's still
waves Kane.
heavy downpour right now.
Yeah, and waves Kane to go get some sleep.
Kane tries to crawl under the cart.
You do not fit.
Can I get my head
You
under
can
the
get
cart?
your head
Yeah,
under there,
Kane gets his
dry,
head under the cart and
but-
then puts the shield
So
on
you're
his
not
back.
being waterboarded.
But the water from the rain is still seeping under the cart and gets into your head.
But he sets the shield on his back, and it just...
All right, Febjorn, you go ahead and roll your perception.
Natural 18, 19.
Yeah, the dream you just experienced still fills your mind, but it doesn't distract you from anything around. In keeping a vigilant watch, taking comfort in the sounds and crackles of thunder that fill the area, nothing happens during this watch.
Febjorn takes a minute before waking up the next person and gets down on his knees in the rain and begins whispering a prayer to himself, to the Storm Rider, thanking him for seeing him through to receiving the supplies for his town, and thanking him for ensuring that say minimal unnecessary death occurred because of it.
When you finish, roll. Almost an acknowledgement.
Do we level
I
up
guess
D&D
you gotta
Dad?
wake up James.
Yeah, Febjorn walks over to where James is sleeping and just fucking kicks him in the ass.
All you hear is a
Rubber duck squeak.
guess it gets my turn.
It is.
Okay. I roll back over.
You going back to sleep or are you keeping watch?
No, I'm awake, but I'm laying down still.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception.
I think you should be disadvantaged because he's still laying fuck down.
Yeah, if you're not gonna get up, disadvantage.
Okay, I'm getting up because it's not 20.
James, this rain.
You know what? As you say that, like, can we just say it that I just like I don't know, I don't even know how to say it. Like just laying down and I just whoop, on my feet, like I just like levitate up. I don't like. I'm like, I sense something.
The water, it rejuvenates him.
James, you get up. This rain, it's a heavy rain. Reminds you a bit of your home. And even though you don't really hear anything going around, partially because the rain hitting the ground and the thunder rolling, but also because there's really nothing out in this rain. Spend your 2 hours just listening, reflecting, and 2 hours comes up and you end your watch.
So you're telling me that Nat 20 got me nothing
Yep.
but memories and sadness.
You know 100% certain that there was nothing around.
He sees the shrimp running away.
It's
Oh,
one of his
Is it a
own.
mantis shrimp?
It's one of his own.
I like to imagine a mantis shrimp propelling itself by just punching the ground in front of it.
So at the end of your watch, what do you do, James?
Well, I mean, there's nothing around, so I'm assuming, you know, like, I feel comfortable enough to go, you know, lay back down.
Do you wake up Athera any, or are you just going back to sleep?
Yeah, I go let her know that, like, well, yeah, I let her know that there's nothing around, but that, you know, that it's still, you know, time for her to watch. Well, not like time for her to watch, but I just let her know there's nothing around, that we should be okay for the night.
So you're awoken to James waking you up. It's heavy downpour right now, thunder going off all around. James woke you up, letting you know that he's certain that there was nothing else around, but you still have 2 hours left in the long rest.
I don't know if I believe that.
You can roll insight.
16?
You can believe it.
All right then. All right. I'd say she'd get up and just kind of take a seat on the cart.
Yeah. It's still dark out, but as your watch goes on, the area begins to light up as the rain still falls. Not as heavy as it was during the night. It begins to lighten up as well as the storm moves on. But the sun begins to come up, and go ahead and roll your perception.
Perception. 19.
19. Yeah. As you're staying, look around. There's some animals in the grass that begin moving as the sun comes up, then kind of die back down as the rain's keeping them tame and out from or inside their homes. And yeah, your watch goes on pretty uneventful, and the rain begins to lighten up. And
So this guy
Brand new
talks
day.
to his deity or some demon or some shit, and everyone else's watch is just regular.
Yeah, that's about what happens.
And with this new day, as the rain is coming lighter and lighter, you all level up.
Yo!
Level
I
up!
didn't see this coming.
And with that, we are going to end this session.
I mean, I'd hope we leveled up. I killed 3 people.
I don't know how to level up.